Evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to GWT Sunday night webinar. You are in for a treat tonight. I am sure everyone is interested to know how to generate leads for your GWT business. Well, our Master Ambassador Jenett Beaver will be giving you some introduction and great tips and information exactly on that subject. But before I give the floor to Jenett, let me tell you a little bit about Jenett. I am sure we have some new members online who might like to know more about Jenett and find out what is her story. Well, Jenett joined GWT in 2006, and she was actually introduced to GWT at the trade show. It was called Secret Show, and it was so secret that there was really very few people attending the show, but GWT had a booth there, and so actually had Jenett. She was there not as a visitor, she was there actually as an exhibitor. She had that time her traditional business, handbag business. She was supplying her bags to winners, boutiques, many different outlets, and she was actually looking for another product line to add to her existing bags. So she came to our booth, and of course she fell in love with our product lines. So like I would like to say, the rest is all the history. After the trade show, Jenett joined the business, and since that time she has actually built a huge team, almost 6,000 people around the globe. Her target is actually at the moment to introduce the business to Philippines, because that's where Jenett is originally from. So I'm sure everybody would like to hear Jenett and find out what is her secret, how she has been able to build such a huge team around the globe, and now having this amazing target to build also and open the market in Philippines. Jenett is also a mother. She has 4 very lovely children. So if anybody who has joined and has family and might have doubts, can I do it? I have family commitments. Well, just think of Jenett. With the 4 kids running successful business, she did it, you can do it. So without any further ado, please help me to introduce Global Wealth Trade Corporation Master Ambassador Jenett Beaver. Jenett, floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Annalie. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's good. Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. I am so excited to share with you tonight how to generate leads. I'm sure that a lot of you, especially for new people, what happened is that when you join, you talk to all your families, you talk to all your friends, and then what happened? What's next? It's like, you know, most people, they quit because they said, okay, I've talked to everybody I know, and I don't really have anybody I can talk to. Well, that's why I'm going to give you different ways how you can actually increase your list. You know how Ramin always say, we started with our top 7, but we're continuously making lists, you know, starting 250 people and then continuously adding every day. So here's different ways how you can actually generate leads. So newspaper ads, online ads, flyers, drop cards, TTP, which is talking to people, telemarketers, other people in business, charitable organizations, school fundraising, church fundraising, ballots, lookbooks, trade shows, home shows, events. So I'm going to go discuss each one, how you can actually get or generate your leads through all these different ways. So let's look at the newspaper ads. It's very common. But for me, when I go place a newspaper ad, I rather put an ad to local newspapers in your area. It is better because it's, well, first of all, it's cheaper. So it's better than major newspaper. For example, I live in Mississauga, Ontario. I would like to put my ad within the Mississauga area, the community newspapers, as opposed to Toronto Stars or Sun. Those are the biggest newspapers in GTA. And it's also good to put an ad to multicultural and ethnic newspapers. So if you wanted to, let's say, target different ethnic backgrounds, then you wanted to place an ad through different newspapers. Like for us, we place our ads throughout all the Filipino newspapers because we know that all these newspapers are going to go out to all the Filipinos. So why do you want to put an ad in your local newspaper? Well, for one thing, it is free. So because it's a free newspaper, it gets delivered to every household in your area. So they get it, like, for example, again, in Mississauga, we get it 3 times a week. So we get them 3 times. And people do read it regularly. And like I mentioned earlier, it's cheaper rates as opposed to bigger newspapers. And when you place an ad, keep it simple. Make sure that it's very clear and you're not giving too much information. And ideally, you wanna run your ad for at least 3 weeks because there's really no point placing an ad for 1 week and then that's it. Because what happens is that some people, they might not have a time to read your paper, you know, like for that week. But if you run it for at least 3 weeks, then there's more and more people will get a chance to see your ad. That's not only that. Statistically, when people read an ad, they don't respond right away. But if they see it the following week and then the next week, then they know that you're there to stay. So run your ad for at least 3 weeks. Okay. Okay, so just a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you sample ads. This is what I've used. Okay, so when I first started in Global Wall Trade, I talked to some people, but originally I wanted to just do the buy and sell. That's why I joined GWT, because I wanted to incorporate the jewelry into my handbags. But then, as you know, we introduced people, the money's coming in, and like I said earlier, after you talk to all your friends, to all your family, what happened is that you really like lost. You don't know who else to talk to. So I used to place, well, I still place an ad up to this date, but this is like the first ad that I placed in the newspaper. And let me tell you, this first ad that I played, it works like magic. I've got so much response, and back then, oh my goodness, I've been signing up diamonds, diamonds, diamonds because of this ad. So the first one is, you know, it's just very simple, direct to the point. You know, before you buy business or look for a job, call this number. So my phone number, and it's 100% risk-free opportunity. Or you can even say, make $5,000 per month, 100% risk-free opportunity. So you can do that. If you wanted to target, let's say, for people who wanted to host a party for you, then you're going to place a different ad. Then you can put, get free designer jewelry and earn extra cash just by hosting a branding party. Leave the rest to us. And then this other one, this is the one that I've just used recently. Work from home, operate your designer mall at home, get paid to wear designer products as seen on celebrities. So, you know, this is just sample ads that you can use. Like I said, I've got a lot of replies through these ads, and it's really cheaper when you do it local newspapers. So then online ads. For me, it's very, very effective doing online ads because online ads, it's free. You don't have to pay for some of the websites. So I'm giving you this website, top free online advertising sites. So most of these sites, actually all of them, you can actually place your ad for free. I love to use Kijiji. Honestly, I do Kijiji ads every week, every 2 weeks. I recycle my ads. I run it. You know, I've got different ads that I use, so I run them regularly. The good thing about Kijiji, like I said, it's free, and it's like a lot of people go to that website to look for about anything, right? There's one thing, though, I wanted to tell you when you put an ad online, and this is very, very, very important. I've seen some people place an ad online, and when you place an ad online, you wanted to make sure that what you're saying is the truth and that you are not misleading people. Plus, when you put in an ad, you want to make sure that you are going to do what you said you're going to do. For example, or looking for fashion designers or something like that. And then these people contact you and come to meet with you. And then what happens is that you show them the business. So in their mind, what they're thinking is that, oh, I thought this is, you know, this is like your ad says you're looking for models. So where is the event? What is the event? And people, you know, people just place that ad just for the sake of getting people. Don't do that, because you want to make sure that you protect not just yourself, but most of all that you're protecting the company and that you're protecting the brand. Because what happens is that when you place an ad and you say, I'm looking for models, and all these people, all these ladies, all these models come and meet with you, and then they ask you what's the event. Oh, no, there's no event, you know. So you want to make sure that when you place an ad, like I said, you're going to do what you said you're going to do. For example, I placed an ad on Kijiji when I did a trade show for National Women's Show. We, at that time, I was looking for models because we're having a fashion show for that trade show. So I know that I'm going to need models, but also I want to use that opportunity to meet new people so that I can show them the business. So what I did and my team did is that we placed an ad on Kijiji looking for models. And we have a lot of people came in and wanted to apply for that position. So we met them at the office. We showed them the business, and I told them, you know, this is our designer brand. It's Fairy Designer Brand. We're doing a fashion show at the National Women's Show, and I'm looking for models. But before I can qualify you, I want to make sure that you know what your what our brand is all about, what our company is all about. So I want you to sit down on this information session so that you get an idea of what it is you're modeling, what it is you're representing, right? So then, you know, they've seen the tour, and from that, we actually signed up 4 people. From that ad, from that event, we signed up new LCs. So again, when you place an ad, you want to make sure that you are, you know, you're backing it up. So this, I'm going to give you some sample ads that I've used and very, very, very effective, honestly. If I can just move my, hold on. Okay, there we go. Why do you want to place an online ad? Well, for example, you know, like I said, it's free. So you want to make sure that it's a simple ad. So do not put your website. I never put my website, because what you don't want to do is that people will go and check your company right away, and then, you know, without even knowing what it is all about. Do not put your company name, because we're all independent luxury consultants. So if you're going to put your company name, make sure that you put your company. Like for me, for example, my company is called Boutique to You, so that's what I put, but I never put company name or website. you want to make sure that you're creating curiosity, right? Because you want them, the first step in placing an ad is that you want to make sure that they call you and that they book an appointment to meet with you. It doesn't matter, don't think if they're going to join, if they're going to sign up. No, that's not the purpose of placing an ad. So you want to make sure that you're creating that curiosity, and you can put your name under contact us, or for me, I just put my phone number. So I put in there for more information, contact, and then phone number. But I'm going to give you sample ads that I've used regularly. So great opportunity in designer world. Due to our global branding expansion, we're looking for people to help us market and brand our products. Flexible hours, great pay, and work with great people. For more information or for more info, call. You see, you're creating that curiosity and you're not misleading people, right? Because when somebody read this, we are doing a global branding expansion and you are looking for people to help you market and brand the products. And it is flexible hours because it's their own business. And they get great pay because when you make commissions, as you know, we GWT pay you know, like up to 70% commission, right? And then you work with great people. So another ad that I use, it's a multi-million-dollar designer company expanding in West GTA, or fastest growing designer company is expanding in West GTA. So if you're in another country, let's say for example in St. Lucia, or in Africa, in Asia, then you want to put in their multi-million-dollar designer company is expanding in Asia, expanding in Africa, expanding in St. Lucia, expanding in New York, California, wherever it is. It's up to you what you wanted to put on the title head. So then you put discover the world's fastest growing ultra-luxury designer brand and how you can be part of it. Due to our branding expansion, we are looking for the following positions: sales and marketing, luxury consultants, referral agents, promoters, party coordinators, bloggers, social media promoters. So sales and marketing, again, this ad is not misleading because sales and marketing, if they want to be just a lookbook agent, if they want to be just a retailer, they can do that. Luxury consultants, they have to become a member to become a luxury consultant, or referral agents. If you tell them, okay, well, do you know anybody that might be interested in making money, or do you know anybody that would like franchise, right, or own a business? Promoters, you want them to promote your business, you want them to promote your lookbooks. Party coordinators, so people that just love to book parties, people just love to get together or contact all their friends to book a party for them. Bloggers and social media promoters, you want them to promote your business through their Facebook page, right? Or people that, I've got so many people who applied that have their own blogger, like, you know, the blog page. So I told them, well, promote my company, promote my product. And then I put, again, flexible hours, great pay, travel, and work with great people. Because that's what people are looking for. They want to make sure that it's flexible hours so that if this is their second job or if this is to supplement their income, then they know they don't have to give up their full-time job. Great pay because, like I said, you know, they're looking for supplement income. So they're looking for that money that's going to come in. And then travel, so if they want to build or promote anywhere in the world, they can do the traveling. And then, again, work with great people. So you see the ad, when you place an ad, I'm going to explain to you why I use certain keywords, why I use this particular ad. Because this last ad that I wanted to share with you, this is the one that I just used recently. Not this one, but this is another one. So fastest growing designer company is expanding. Explore a rewarding career in designer and fashion industry. We are looking for dynamic people to help us with our branding and with our expansion. So again, perks, flexible hours, travel, work with great people, and get paid to wear designer products. So explore a rewarding career in designer and fashion industry. Everybody wants to be fashionable. Everybody wants to be in that industry. right? So that's why I say explore rewarding career. It is a career. Like Ramin always say, MLM, direct sales, it's a career. You have to treat it like a career. You have to treat it like your own business. This is not just, you know, just monkey business or something like that. But you know what I mean? Like, so explore a rewarding career in designer and fashion industry. So this is the last ad that I've used, and just 2 weeks ago, I've got 20 people that I've met one-on-one, and it's very positive because I've got so many people that wanted to book party for me. So I've got party now booked lined up for the Posh line once the Posh comes, and also I've got a lady signing up next week, and then another guy that's actually in another MLM program that responded to my ad. So now he's going to come in. He wants to bring in his core leaders from that MLM to this company. So fastest growing designer brand, I've seen on celebrities, and on red carpet events. So here is now, you know, you're mentioning now about your different accolades, right? Because who doesn't want it to be involved in a company or in brands that I've seen on celebrities or red carpets, won designer of the year, you know. So you want to make sure that you also, in your ad, that you wanted to also mention all the accolades about the brand. So you wanted to edify your brand without really giving it. As you see, I never really mentioned fairy designer line, right? Because you don't want them Googling it before you can even show it to them. So I mentioned earlier keywords that I use. Do not ever use, especially on Kijiji, because you're going to be blacklisted. Avoid using compensation, work from home, build team. So any of those keywords like MLM, because you are not supposed to place an ad on Kijiji, especially when you're an MLM company. But like I said, my purpose of when I place an ad, if they don't want it to join the business, they can be my employee, right? I'm growing international. I'm looking for help. I am looking for somebody that's going to help me and work for me. So when they come in for an interview or when they call me on the phone and they ask me, oh, I'm replying to your ad, tell me more about it. So if they ask you a lot of questions and you don't want to answer or give too much information, what I tell them is that, oh, I'm sorry, my role is just to book people for an interview. There's going to be somebody that's going to be meeting with you and giving you more information about the position or what you're applying for. So you see, that way they're not going to be asking you hundreds of questions about the company or about the pay. So just say, oh, my role or what I'm doing is just to book an appointment for an interview. So that way, like I said, you know, you don't have to give out too much information. So now when they call me and then they ask me, okay, so I would like to apply for a job. Okay, that's great. So I want to tell you, this position is not for everybody. I'm very selective because I know that I can give, you know, I know that this is a great opportunity. So you want to make sure that when they're calling you that you're in control. So when they tell you, you know, oh, I wanted to apply for this job or what's the pay, so just tell them again, you know, my role is just to book an appointment that will be discussed with you when you meet for the interview. So again, don't use all the keywords like work from home or commissions or anything about that, because you will be blacklisted and they will remove your ads. So remember I said I'm looking for people to help me expand my business. So when I go meet with them for an interview, I go over the resume, and then when it's like in the office, we have the Wednesday night tour, or even in your local area when you meet with somebody, just tell them, you know, in a few minutes I'm going to take you to orientation. I want you to know more about our company, more about our products, who we are, like, as designer brand. So this way, I can identify if you qualify or not qualify at all. So then, you show them the tour, and then you explain the business. And then what I tell them, at the end, okay, that's the part of the business. That's open to you if you would like to take that opportunity. But if you want to work for me, I can give you great compensation. So then I explain the compensation. So again, don't mislead people when you place an ad. So what I did is that when they call you and they're thinking that they're applying for a job, or, so you don't want to really tell them that, oh, sorry, this is not really a job, this is for you to join the business. No. So what I have here is my contract. This is my independent contractor agreement. So I tell them, okay, that business is open if you wanted to take advantage of, making the 100% profit. But if you want to work for me, this is the contract that I want you to sign. So here it's written how much commissions they get and what they need to do. So this is the contract that I use, for people that don't really want to join the business, but they're looking for a job, or, they wanted to work with you. So I use this contract. So again, do not mislead people, or, do not lead them to thinking that, okay, you're giving them a job and stuff, but you are giving them a job. Like I said, it's a commission basis. How many jobs out there that, that they pay commission? It's not really salary. Sometimes salary plus bonus, or mainly commissions, right? Like, for example, like a car salesman or insurance agent, or real estate, they all run into, they get paid commission. So why not us? So why not employ somebody and get paid commission? So that's why I use this contract for those people who wanted to just work for me. So another way for you to, again, generate leads is through flyers, drop cards, and TTP. TTP, talking to people. I've listened to this woman in the United States because I got this link about how can you have party every single day, or book party every single day. So I was listening to her training, and she focused the whole 1 hour, okay? The call is about an hour. It's a webinar call. The focus on the whole hour, it's all about TTP. It's all about talking to people. She said that when you go to the bank, it's better to go to the teller as opposed to bank machine, because tellers, you're actually talking to them face to face, right? And more likely they're gonna be, looking at your jewelries, or looking at your products, or giving you a compliment, right? So that's a good conversation start. So there's a lot of places. Everywhere you go, there's an opportunity to talk to people. When you go to the malls, when you go to grocery stores, when you go to the parks, taking your kids, or like I said, to the banks, schools, your workplace. So there is a lot of places where you can talk to people. So, like you always say, that this business is all about like and trust. So build that like and trust. And when people give you compliments, then, take that advantage, that chance for you to invite them to see your business. So TTP is very important, talking to people. Talk to people, like everywhere, right? Like I said, this lady, she's the highest, one of the highest leader in this industry. She talked all about TTP, all about talking to people. So next time you want to do your banking, again, don't go to the bank machine. Just go to the teller, so that at least, if they give you a compliment, then that's the bait, right? So, you want to make sure that you're prepared too. So you always want to make sure that you have your business cards with you, or your flyers and drop cards. So this is another way for you to generate leads. So where can you put like flyers, drop cards? Like you can put it anywhere, everywhere, right? If you live in a condominium, if you live in the apartment, if you know somebody living in a condominium or apartment, you ask them if you can put your flyers in the laundry room, mailboxes. You know what I used to do? I used to have these drop cards, and I inserted in people's mailboxes. Grocery advertisement boards, like when you go to grocery stores, they usually have the community boards. School information boards, you know, different homes, cars. When you go to parking lots, you know, especially when it's a crowded mall by the Yorkdale Mall, or when you go to any events and you see there's a lot of cars. So if you have flyers and or drop cards, you may want to put it in there. But be very careful though, because you don't want to do that in the private property, because that's soliciting. So they might not allow you. But how many of you seen a flyer, you know, like drop into your windshield or you know, by your driver's side door? So it's the same thing. You want to make sure, and like I said, like different homes, if you know, if you live in a community and it's summertime now, so this is a great way for you to go for a walk and at the same time drop off your flyers or your drop cards to their mailboxes, right? So newspapers. So when you know somebody, I know one of my downlines, she knows somebody that's delivering newspaper in the community. So ask that person, can I put my ads or my flyers in that newspaper so that, you know, when you deliver it to different houses, your flyers will be there. So again, flyers and drop cards. So I'm going to give you an example. So this is the invitation drop cards that I've used for inviting people. So this is the front, and then this is the back cover. So I left it blank because, you know, we've already been doing different tours to different places, and also a lot of people, they do it one-on-one, so you want to make sure that you put in there the locations of where you're going to be meeting them. So then this is another one that I've used. This is my drop card. This is the one I put in the mailboxes, or, you know, inserted in people's cars, or, you know, just at the front door. So this, I've used this one here, and also this one. Isn't this nice? Your ticket to freedom has arrived. Imagine when they get this and they read that title, right? So they'll be like curious, and then they call that number. So, oh, this is so amazing. I love this, and I know so many of you have asked me for the template of this one, because we use this also in our branding party. So this is the play money that we are using for our one of our games at the branding party. But I love this play money. You see the information there? Host our next Shopaholics party and take advantage of all the fun rewards, and then your phone number. So that's a $100 US bill. And this is the back or the front. So we're looking for 3 sassy and classy entrepreneurs who want to get paid to wear designer goods. We'll train. And then your phone number. The key to this, very, very, very important. I know that I've explained this in the past when we used this, you know, in one of our branding party games. So this is the money that we give out, you know, for our auction game. But this is excellent, excellent in this purpose, drop cards, right? So what you wanted to do is that you wanted to fold the money that it only shows the $100, right? You can fold it, and that will show $100, or crumple it and you know, and show the $100. And what you wanted to do when you go to the mall, when you go to grocery stores, when you go everywhere, what you wanted to do is you wanted to drop that money. Drop it everywhere. Okay, don't make it even nice. Just when you're sitting on the bench, and then when you leave it there. I guarantee people will pick it because they think that it's a real $100 bill, right? And then when they open it, what happens is that they see your information. So again, make sure don't just leave it, like that. Just fold it so that it only shows $100. You know how you will fold money? It's exactly the same way. Or like I said, crumple it. I can guarantee you this is the best. This is the most effective way or effective drop cards that you can ever use, right? Because like I said, I mean, when you see a penny on the ground, you bend and pick it up. So, of course, people will come and pick up this $100 bill. So, it's amazing. I love this. I love this drop card. So, telemarketers and other people in business. There's insurance agents, financial advisors, landscapers, roofers, house contractors, painters, RSP agents, RSP, different, agents like Avon, Mary Kay, Tupperware, other MLM people. What's this? Like, how can you generate leads from this? Well, how many of you get a call from telemarketers or from other people offering you their services? So what you wanted to do is you wanted to go take that bait. You want to make sure that you're maximizing your time. So for me, what happened was that people, they've been calling me to sell me insurance, insurance or RESP. So what I tell them is that, you know what, I'm very, very busy. Honestly, I don't really have time. But if you really wanted to talk to me, you're going to have to meet me at my office, right? So we're so fortunate here in GTA because our world head office is just driving distance. So, where we can go there anytime. But for most of you that's out there that you don't have an office, then what you wanted to do is that, oh, you know what, I'm meeting somebody at the coffee shop. I have few minutes to spare. I can come and, you can come and meet with me. Or meet them at the hotel lobby and say, you know what, I'm in the hotel, I have only few minutes to spare. If you want to talk to me or to meet me, just come and, and we can talk. So what's the purpose of that? Well, you can show them the business. Again, like I said, you want to make sure that you take that opportunity to talk to everybody about your business. So 2 years ago, I believe, we need to have our roof done. So I contacted a lot of roofers, but instead of meeting them at my house, what I said is that, you know what, I'm very, very busy. I'm going to have to meet you at my office. So I actually met them at the head office. They've seen the beautiful products, the gallery. So then they're so curious, what is this? What is that? Well, this is my business, and then you introduce them to the business. It's so amazing now because now we have that 5-minute presentation. You don't even have to go through the whole, 24 minutes or half an hour tour. All you wanted to do is you just show them the 5-minute tour. So it's amazing. So again, you want to make sure. That's why, now I love telemarketers, honestly. When they're calling me, guess what? I wanted to talk to them about my business. So you want to make sure that you're nice to these people and, you wanted to tell them, oh, so, it's kind of like interviewing them on the phone, right? Like, for example, for the telemarketers, for the insurance agent, oh, do you have your car insurance? Well, actually, yes, I do have my car insurance, but can you give me a better rate? And then you tell them, and then you ask them, do you love what you're doing? Do you love your job? Are you getting paid a lot? Like, how's the pay, right? So again, like and trust. You're building like and trust. And then, obviously, they're going to tell you, well, it's a job or, well, it pays the bill. So then that's your chance. That's your chance to introduce your business. So again, next time you get that call from telemarketers, Don't just brush them off, so make sure that you talk to them. And fundraising, so schools, it's so many ways that you can help people and at the same time help you as well make that retail profits, or people, again, might be interested in your business. So schools, church, daycare, different charitable organizations, people that wanted to, you know, raise funds for soccer, hockey, basketball club, anything, right? You want to make sure that you, again, you're offering them ways for them to raise funds. So this is like a sample of the fundraising catalog that I've prepared before. So there's different products. These are the products that are under $300, and then there's prices there, and then you give it to them, you present it to them, you know. Because before actually we didn't have the lookbook yet. So what I've done is I put these documents together so that I can print it out and present it to you know, different organizations that wanted to raise funds for their group. And this one here is my price list for 300 products under $300. So as you can see, you know, product descriptions, the price, and then the quantity of how many they wanted to order. So now it's even better. Do you know that you can contact any charitable organization and tell them that they can actually raise funds? They're actually getting their own website. Imagine, it will have to be a nonprofit organization. Imagine to have their own website where all the retail profits they get, but you get all the volumes. That's amazing. So fundraising, it's a huge market. We need to capitalize on fundraising. So this is a fundraising that you know, that happened last year in Alberta. This is actually fundraising that they put together over there in partnership with Mary Kay. So you know, this one here is an invitation, or this is the flyers that they've created over there for this fundraising. So as you can see, now you can contact these other agents to come and join your business, because what you can tell them, you know, we can partner up. And then once they see how this business is so much fun and so much profitable, guess what? They're going to go join your business, because now they're thinking, oh my goodness, I can incorporate this to what I'm doing now. So this is a great way for you to also introduce your business to other people that's already doing other business, right? So this is what they've done last year. So this is, I believe this is before Mother's Day. So this is like their Mother's Day fundraising event that they put together in Alberta. So again, this is the invitation that they did, and they've done amazing. Honestly, this is so nice, and you know, it's great that you know, if we can help other people raise funds for a good cause, and at the same time, you know, helping you as well, right? Because again, like I said, they get the retail profits if it's a nonprofit organization, and then you get all the volumes. But if you're doing it like this, then whatever retail sales, then usually what we tell people is that 50% of the proceeds go to your charity, that kind of thing. So again, if you wanted to talk more about the fundraising, I know that Angel from Winnipeg, she's done amazing when it comes to fundraising, because she created this document that she, you know, showed to people like different charitable events. And last time she did that fundraising, she raised so much money, and it was the best. She actually have a YouTube video for that event, so you can maybe search that on YouTube. But so there's different ways that you wanted to help people, and at the same time it also builds your business. So other ways that you can generate leads is through ballots. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to get a ballot box and print out a ballot, and you wanted to place it to all these different business of, like a place of business. Like if you know anybody, or you can contact bridal boutiques, hair salons, spas, dry cleaners, boutiques, flower shops, restaurants, doctors, dental office, and just about everywhere. What you wanted to do is you wanted to go and say, is it okay if I leave my ballot box here and my lookbook? I will give you 10% or 20% or 30% of the retail profit. And whatever sales I get, then, I will give you a portion of it, right? So you want to make sure that, when you talk to them, you're giving them that, like you're rewarding them too, because you are using their place of business to gather up leads and to gather up retail sales. So, but these are excellent place to put your ballot boxes. I thought of this because when I used to have my boutique, I remember this one company is a lost weight, I think it's Weight Watcher or something like that. She came to my boutique and she asked me if she can leave her ballot in my store. And she didn't even give me anything. But anyway, I just thought, okay, well, I'm being nice, So I said, okay, sure, why not? So I put it by the counter, by the registration counter. And people were filling out ballots. So now I'm like, wow, oh my gosh, this is a great way to generate leads. So again, if you wanted to generate more leads, just go to all places. And the ballots, don't get the fancy ballot box, okay? You can go to, printing company or packaging company, even at the Staples or anywhere, you can buy it. Like you can buy the cardboard, or if you just want to place it in one place, then, you can get any ballot box, and then you can print out your, so this is the sign that you can put, like at the front of your ballot box. Winner designer jewelry as seen on celebrities, designer of the year. So you want to make sure that it's catchy, right? And that people will want it to jump in and, and fill out your ballot. So then you can put for people that you wanted to host party, then you can also use this to generate leads. If you just wanted to target people that want to host a party for you, then leave this ballot box and you can put get a free designer jewelry and earn extra cash just by hosting a party. Leave the rest to us. So, this is just some of the signs that you can put with your, in your ballot box. So this is the sample ballots that you can use, their name, phone number, email address, best time to contact them, and then they can check one of these. I'm interested in getting a free designer jewelry, finding out more about the, I put in the Philippines expansion because, we're expanding in the Philippines, but you can put whatever you want or making extra cash, right? And this other one is mostly for branding. It's mostly for hosting. So I want to know how I can take advantage of the preferred pricing program, how I can become a part of the world's largest branding campaign, or I wish to take advantage of the free $200 gift certificate. So this is more of the product side or branding side as opposed to business side. So trade shows, as you know, I got introduced into this business through trade shows. So I love doing trade shows. Actually, today we just did the Filipino trade shows. LV was there, and Cheryl and Abril and Hazel and Annalie, and we've got tons of leads. Honestly, a lot of leads for us to call. We're going to be busy in the next few weeks because we've got so much ballots that, so much leads from this trade show. So I love to do trade shows. Like I said, that's the reason I met Sanas and GWT because, I was doing trade shows for my traditional business. But these are just some of the shows that you can go to. We've got huge national women's shows in Toronto, in Ottawa, in Montreal. And I love to do children's shows because what you wanted to target are the moms that stays at home. Those are the people that are looking for extra cash, looking for money, ways to earn money while staying at, staying home. So baby shows, business and franchise shows. I know Nando and Sharna, they go to a lot of franchise shows, not just here in Canada, but also in the United States. So you can do that. Bridal shows. There's a lot of bridal shows happening every fall, every summertime. Mall shows. I love the mall shows. I love the little shows because this is where you target these people, these regular people that are looking for opportunities, that are looking to earn extra income, or wanting to get free products, right, by hosting parties. So different ethnic shows. Like I said, we just did our Filipino trade show. So I know one of my members, she also did the Indian trade show. So, there's a lot of festivals like Caribbean festivals or other ethnic festivals. So you can do that. Again, it's a great way to generate leads. And you never know who you're going to meet. Like, who knows that I'm going to be in direct sales or MLM company, right? So, but look, I've got almost 6,000 members. So you never know who you're going to meet. So trade shows, look for trade shows in your area because it's a great way to get leads. At-home branding parties. So now once you get your ballots and you sorted it out and you see that people are interested to book parties from you, guess what? They're going to be inviting their friends. They're going to be inviting their families. So that's another lead for you, right? To do multiple parties or people that you meet at that party. They might be looking for extra income, or they wanted to open up their own business. So at-home branding party. If you've never done a home show before, do home shows. Especially now, this year is going to be huge in branding party. As soon as, especially as soon as we get our Posh line, I mean, we are going to be doing parties every single day. So, it's a great way to meet people. It's a great way to get retail sales and also get your next business partners through those. So, events. So create your events. If there's no events in your area, guess what? You can create your own events. You know what I'm thinking is I'm actually thinking of, while I'm doing the pageants, I'm looking for faces of Fairy Philippines. So I'm doing a beauty pageant for Filipinos, talent shows, right? You can do talent shows. I mean, or my next project, I'm going to do fairy, the next fairy runway project. So that's my other events that I'm organizing right now. So again, if there's no events in your area, why not create your own events? That way you get all these people to come into your events, and also you get leads from that too. So, it's really a great way for you to meet people and also do your own events. It's really great. You can do so much. You can do a franchise or networking events. Like Sherry is huge in networking events. That's what she used to do before, to meet with different people. She used to have her cash flow, every week. So, so that's my suggestion. So that's about it for now for me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that and that you guys got a lot of tips from that and ideas how you can actually increase your list of, people to call and people to show this business. So at this point, I'm going to transfer now the call back to Annalie. So thank you so much for your time and have a good evening.
Unmuted. Thank you so much, Jenett. I am sure everybody took tons of notes. It was amazing, amazing information and so much of it. So I truly hope that everybody took lots of notes. And my little tip is, if there is lots of information and then slides are going too fast, take your pictures. Take your pictures so you can write them down from the pictures later on, what's interests you. But thank you, Jenett. Really lots of very, very good information. So I'm sure everybody's happy to have all these new tips and start to use them immediately. Now, Jenett, I would like to read some comments, but unfortunately, I don't see it on my screen. If you can connect me to that, then I would go over the comments and if there is any questions. In the meantime, when you get that on my screen, well, lots of events are happening.
Hi, Annalie, can you see it now?
Leo Scaler is in New York and the States doing boot camps and trainings and all kinds of events. I also like to mention, I hope everybody is aware and have seen the announcement that from this past Friday, May 17, GWT introduced free global shipping. So it's a free global shipping. It's a IA rebate program, actually. So what it actually is, it's not like you order and you don't pay the shipping. You do pay it, but you get refunded IA points into your IA account. And on the end, of course, once you use those accounts to sell the products, you will end up with the free shipping. Now, there is also, we have a new product shipping fees to different areas. Like in Canada and US, it's $49. And actually 20 IA points are deposited in your IA account. In Africa, the shipping cost is $295 and 118 IA points is deposited in your IA account. And internationally, anywhere else beside Canada, US, and Africa, it's 165 and 66 IA points are deposited in your IA account. Now, these are all valid for the product shipping. They are not applied to the BIPs, like your business in a box orders or promo orders. On those, you don't have this kind of rebate. So it applies to your product shipping. And of course, there is different fees for the FFA kit, which you already know. So at the moment, let's see if we have any questions. I don't see any of them.
I'll go to questions, Annalie. You should be able to see it.
Hi, Annalie. This is Sherry from California. You may be able to see the questions and comments on the left side. If you don't, I can go through it for you.
Can you go through, because I cannot see them?
All right, I'll do it. All right, we have Jenett here still, so we do have a lot of questions and comments coming in. We have Candace, I believe, from Alberta says, can we get these slides as notes? I can't keep up with it, with them, and some amazing information, thanks. So as Annalie said, I believe you can, if you in the future, just take some pictures with the slides. But another good news is it is recorded, so you can go through the recorded. We're gonna post that on YouTube video and then post on the Facebook on the family, so you can go through it at your own pace too. But Jenett, do you provide these slides as notes for people?
Which one, Sherry?
Your slides, your presentations. When
or the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
Yes, I have my PowerPoint. I can email it to them if they want.
All right. If you like, maybe just post it on the Facebook.
Yeah, I'll
and,
post it on GWT family page.
That would be great. Thank you so much. So, Erin said, "Great presentation. Can we get a sample? Can we get a sample ad, please?" So it's also part of the slides, I believe. And then Sharon said, templates of the drop cards available for luxury consultants.
Well, those are some of the drop cards that I've used and I've created, but I mean, I can post them too. You know, you can always create your own. That's the best part about this company, right? Like, you know, we can create our own drop cards. I know, Sherry, you've done a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone is asking for your presentation, so and Lando was saying, oh, I think Arrow and Lando are the same roof they're on the same roof right now. Maybe at Arrow's place, they saying, are we able to get these sample cards? So everyone is asking for it. It's a hot item. And Vivi said, thank you very much for this presentation. I learned so much and got ideas I have never thought about. So thank you, Jenett. And Irene said, very valuable information. Need to have one-on-one with Jenett and need her contact if she doesn't mind. So Jenett, if you don't mind, and maybe people can contact you through Facebook, and or you can provide people with your email address here.
Yep, I'm on Facebook, so you know they can add me on Facebook, and I'll my information is also there.
Right. All right. And Annie said, great job, Jenett. Awesome. And she said, these are precious information. And Barbara said, Jenett, pages of notes. Fantastic training. Thank you so much. Wondering what category you use for in the online ads.
On the online ads, especially Kijiji, I use sales and retail sales position, and also TV media, models, and fashion.
Great. All right. Thank you. And Junior said, wow, incredible training, Jenett. Thank you so much. Learned a lot. We'll definitely apply some of this stuff right away. Thanks again for sharing your experience and expertise. How can we get some of these wonderful templates for these cards that you can give out? Are they and oh, it's okay. I think it's Junior's. Okay. It's Nate.
I see it. I can continue if you like.
No, okay. I'll finish this one. I said Nathan said. Are they and some of these other ideas going to be added to our back office, or do we need to go to you directly for info?
GWT family, it will all be posted there.
That's great. Thank you. So, Annalie, you want to continue?
Okay, I can continue. Yeah. Kenya
okay,
Camacho.
go ahead.
Okay, Kenya Camacho is saying, thank you very much for this amazing training. I love all the tips. I was just looking for all these tools. Great. Shanira Richardson, wow. Wonderful training, Jenett. Thank you for the tips. I took lots of notes for my team. Continue the great work. Shanira from St. Martin. Question, is the call being recorded? Yes, this call is recorded. Chandra Sarkar, can you repeat please the shipping charges for FFA kit and other product? Okay, I did that. For the other product, shipping fees are Canada and USA is $49 and 20 IA points is deposited in your IA account. Africa is $295 and 118 IA points is deposited in your IA account. And other international shipping is $165 and 66 IA points are deposited in your IA account. Okay. Let's see what's next. Evan Arthur, thanks a lot for the ideas. Love the part about dropping the $100 notes. Yes, this is amazing idea. People have had lots of fun with that stuff. Robert Lulumiere, what's Jenett's Facebook page? Jenett, what's your Facebook page? Jenett Beaver?
My name. Make sure though that if you were going to add me on Facebook, that you spell my name correctly, because my spelling is very unique. It's Jenett and then Beaver, Beaver.
Okay, great. Rosangela McVeigh, super trainer Jenett, training Jenett, thank you. Aidan, Jenett, fantastic training. The points are very valid and the scripts for newspaper classifieds will be very useful. I have learned some good details and will apply them. Aidan from TNT team, Brantford, Ontario. Nathan Matthews, okay. I guess we're missing some. Okay. Jyoti Sharma, excellent training. Thank you, Jenett. Jyoti. Irene Gaspard, Jenett, St. Lucia needs those tips, please. Email it to Scene and we will get it. Thanks. Okay, I'm sure Jenett will email it. Robert Lulumiere, thank you, Jenett. Harriet Potlot, awesome training, Jenett. I have learned a lot. Lots of great info. We will put them into action. Lots of notes was taken. We will take action. Harriet in St. Martin, thanks a lot. And that looks all at the moment on my screen here. Okay, Jenett, do you want to add anything or?
No, that's all. Like you said, all the information is going to be posted on GWT Family.
So you can look in that site, and also the whole training is recorded, so it will be available in our YouTube, GWT YouTube site. And if you need any personal connections with Jenett, then yeah, go on Facebook and do the private message for her first, and we'll go from there. So if there is no more any additions, then thank you so much, everybody, for joining the Sunday night call. It was awesome training, Jenett. Have a wonderful and successful upcoming week, everyone, and talk to you next Sunday. Good night, everyone.